guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's 25th of June 2023 for you time travellers. Been on the car boots this morning. Bought nothing of consequence. Well, I bought that for a £5. It's a meat punch for fishing. They're about 40 quid. I paid a £5 for it. On the first car boot there was an identical one. The guy wanted 20 quid for it. I said I don't think so. So he said, well, give me 15. I said, I'll think about it. So I walked around the car boot, come back to see if he still had it, and he'd sold it. I said, what did you sell it for? He said, 20. I said, oh, fair dues. But they are, they're about 35-40 quid. And I think you've got to pay extra for that. That's a different set, a different cutting tool to make them smaller cubes. Great for fishing. What you do, you put your luncheon meat. Oh God. Put your luncheon meat in there and you use that and you push it down like that, and when it does, it goes into here, and then what you do, you get that and you put it in, there like that, and you push it, and Bob's your uncle. Actually, perhaps you don't do that. Faffing about, but trust me, well worth it. I paid a £5 for it. Bought a load of hooks as well, 20 packs of hooks, some Preston's Innovations 808s, from 20s to 12s, all barbless, 20 packs. He wanted 50 pence a pack. They're normally about £4 a pack, £5. They might be £5 a pack now, but they used to be about £4 a pack anyway. So you got 20 packs there. What's that? 80 quid. I said, what do you want for them all, mate? He says, what for a lot of them? He says, give me a £5. So if there was 4 quid, that would have been 80 quid. If there was 5, it would have been 100 quid. I paid 5 quid for all of them, so it was a good bargain. Bought a few coins, nothing of consequence, but I did buy some nice ones. I may show you in the next episode. We've got lots of them, but I've got too much to do this week, and as you're going to see, we've been very busy this week on the allotments doing jobs. The other day we had a breach in the fence. Mike went over with his chainsaw, cut the stumps out. Deborah walked round the other side, threw the bin back, and I put the razor wire back on the fence to stop them from climbing back in. In fact, I've got a couple of clips here. Let me show you. This is where they've been getting it. This is thieves are actually climbing over the fence here, so we've got to chop this tree out. That's what Mike's doing with his chainsaw. I've got River here, and I've got Buttercup there. I'll be next on the scene, putting the wire back up against the fence. They pulled the wire down as well, so I'm going to be wrapping the wire back round it, and hopefully we can find a little darlings hanging for it. So this is where the little monsters that have been getting into the allotment and doing stealing. What they've been doing, they've been using this to climb over. They've been using the bin. They put the bin up here, climb over. They pulled all this this wire down. We've put it all back up now, and might cut all the stumps off so they can't climb back out. You can see them on the floor there. This is the bin what they was using to climb in and climb out with. So we took the bin off him. We put the razor wire back. As you can see, it's very old, this wire. I have to be careful. It's like blood, so sharp. I don't know who put it there in the first place, but it's been there for about 30 years. That. But if it stops them from climbing in, all the better. Anyway, since it's all been sorted, they've not been back. They'll probably find somewhere else to climb in. But yep. All the wood's all been chopped off here so they can't climb in and out. Makes sense. And Deborah's got a new bin there. That's a result. so hopefully they won't get in. But they've been pinching chairs and tables and everything, and I think they might have a den over on the back of the allotment, back of the other side of the fence. We'll have to have a walk around there and see if we can find the tables and chairs, and if we can, we'll just take them straight back. But yeah, the 15-year-old use, there's not much you can do unless you catch them doing it, and they're pretty nimble. It's starting to rain now, so there's thunder and lightning heading on its way. So I've been doing that this week, and the next day I comes on, started doing a bit of water, and then I was dragged over to the other side of the allotments. The toilet, someone had been messing around with the cistern, broke the ball cock, water pouring out everywhere, no way, it couldn't be turned, it had to turn it off, so we had no water for any of the toilets or the community room. I had two choices: fix the toilet or leave it, and we have no water and no toilets for the foreseeable future. Well, that was a no-go. I couldn't do that. So the first thing I tried to fix, tried to do something with the toilet. I couldn't do it. I tried to take the girls, the ball cock off the girls' toilet, put it into the boys' toilet to turn the tap off in there. But the way they plumbed it, so you've got to imagine a circle here. So you've got the main pipe, so you've got a stop tap here, which stops them all. Then you've got a stop tap here, and you've also got a key here. So, and you've actually got on this here, you've got a key on this side. So the water, basically, if you turned all these off, the water still could come in the other way. So that didn't work, so I had to put it all back. So then I run off to about 8 or 9 different suppliers, plumbers. Every one of them told me the toilet's 50-year-old, mate, 60-year-old. He said that you need a new toilet. Says you can't do that with that ball cock. We ain't got anything which is suitable. Now I saw somewhere where they do an upright ball cock, which does away with the ball. It's very thin. So I went looking to see if I could find one. Anyway, come across one. There was a company just down near Mould Wheel, near where the Allotments is. And must have done about 60-70 miles just travelling around looking at all these different companies, and all I had to do was go down at the bottom. I went into this place, he looked at it, so it's 50. I said, I know it's old. I said, but what I'm after, do you do an upright ball cock? He says, I've got 2 there. I said, I want the finished one you've got. He says, what's to fit in that cistern? He says, ooh, he says, you'd be lucky if you get that to work, mate. I said, well, it's worth giving it a go, innit? He said, we've got no toilets. He said, why don't you buy a new toilet? I said, well, it's the funding. I says, how much is that there? He says, well, you got 2. He said, I'd go for the better one because it's thinner. I said, how much? He said, 18 quid. I said, so give it us. So he said, when you're fitting it, there's a grommet. When you put them both together to get the height, so there's a grommet, you click it in. Don't forget to click it in, he said, otherwise it'll fly off like a rocket when you turn the cistern on. Got you. Now I'm not a plumber, I'm an engineer. So gets back to the allotments. I'm sat in kneeling in pee and urine and all this lot, trying to fix this thing. When someone comes up, Mark, can you get us a strimmer out of the shed? I need to use a strimmer to cut my grass on my plot. I've got my hands full of spanners and everything. I looked at him, I said, you're kidding, aren't you? I said, no, I can't. He said, why can't you? I said, tell you what, I'm not going to mention any names. I said, tell you what, I'll stop all this now. I'll turn the water completely off for a week. I'll give you your strimmer, and when everyone starts to ask why we've got no toilet or no water in the community room, I say because I had to stop what I was doing to give you a strimmer. He went, got you. I said, try ask me tomorrow. I said, I'm busy at the moment. So I've been at this job now for nearly 7 hours, driving around for 6 hours. So anyway, he went away. But what I didn't do was put this locking grommet down. So when I turned the water on, it flew off like a bloody rocket. So I had to take it all apart again. You think I was swearing in that last episode? My language was so blue, my mother would have heard me, she would have washed my mouth out with soap and water even today. That'd been funny. 85-year-old mother with a bloody bar of soap in my mouth. Well, I wouldn't put it past her, she would do, she heard me swear. But I took it all apart, put it all back together, and would you believe it, it works. I've got a clip to show you this ball cock which they broke, and I'll show you the fix which I've Frankensteined this toilet together. We've still got a problem with the siphon. You've got to pump it 3 times. The toilet just needs replacing, really. But anyway, let's show you the fix. Well, guys, today I've replaced this ball cock and downspout on the toilet in the men's toilets. Someone had snapped it here. Couldn't get a replacement anywhere. I tried everywhere. I tried about 19 different places online. Went to 8 or 9 different companies, and I could not find or match this. So we have to do a bit of innovation, and that's what I've done. So let me show you what I've actually done. So we're in the men's toilets. We've got this new system in place. That's the float there. That where you had that bar, what would be here, is now this thing. The trouble is, this needs replacing as well, because you've got to pump it about 3 or 4 times for the water to drop down. So let's do a test just to show you. See how it's dropping down now? Now what we want to see is it filling back up. It should stop just below, just next to this line here. If it stops to the end of that line, then I've pulled it off. I've actually found this device. It's very tight in here as well. This here was sticking out here. This was stopping this moving. I've had to grind this off to make it fit. And there we go, it's stopped. It's perfect, it's working. If I didn't fix this, the girls' toilets wouldn't work, and nor would the community room, because it's all connected to that tap down there. I fixed the leak there. There was a leak there, and I fixed all that. So the toilet is now fixed for everyone to use. Happy days, enjoy. So there we go, we fixed it all. Everybody's happy. The person who wanted the strimmer, he's happy, he got it the next day. But yeah, that's how it's been all week. Me dragged off to do different things. People coming up about they failed the plots inspections, and they're going to do this, they're going to do that. They tell me the reason why. Some of them have really good reasons, like one of them, the son's been very ill and they've not been able to do anything, which is fair dues. I always tell them, when you're not be able to do your plot, come and tell us and give us the reason why, and that way when it comes to plot inspections we're more lenient. So anyway, everybody's happy. There was 10 plots failed, and every one of them are actually doing the plots now, getting the plots, putting them back into order, so that's great. So I've been dealing with all that. Meantime, I've been trying to get my chilies, rest of my chilies planted. We've got these Patio Sizzlers and these Habaneros. I had my stall set out here on the table the other day, setting them all up, getting them all planted to go in the back greenhouse. In fact, let me show you what we were doing. Hi guys, well, you join me. Sorting some more of these pots out. These are for some chilies that I've got in the back greenhouse, and we're just sorting out the compost for them. Get them a bit closer. Yeah, these are just throwaway ones. I've actually used these before. What you do, you put a little slip of the scissors in there, and the water can drain out of them. I've not thrown them away. These are about 2-3 years old. Always keep them, come in handy. do one more and I'll show you when we've got them all done. So just stick that in there like that. This has got a lot of loam in it. And it will come in handy. For retaining the moisture. I don't like to water my chilies that often. So there we go, we just set them up like that. I've got 2 more trays to do, so we'll be right back after we're done. So as you can see, we filled these with water and letting the capillary action get to work and draw all the water up into the pots. I'm leaving these now overnight. Tomorrow morning when I come on, we'll stick the chilies in and we'll put them into the back greenhouse. Hopefully that'll be the last I need to do to them. I've just filled that water butt up, this water tank up again. I like to keep all my water butts full. Buttercup's been a good girl, she's kept out of the way. Yeah, definitely kept out of the way while I've got on with this, so it's not been too bad. I've actually got another 5 of these to do, but they're in square pots. But these ones, well, as you can see, they're all done. We're going to be putting the Habaneros in and the Patio chilies, I think they're called. We're going to be putting them in as well. Look up and try to set up a film shoot here and you're right in the way, eh? I don't care. You're right in the way. I'm trying to do a video. It's not helping. What? You're in the way? Right. How am I going to do this when you are... Oh God, these are so heavy, full of water. Right, shift your backside, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to sit there. See if we've got this set up right. No, we haven't. Right, you're going to have to shift your tush out of the way, Buttercup. Hey, get out of the blooming way, I'll sit on you. What? I'm trying to do a video. I don't care. Alright, you sit there, right? Okay. You happy? Hi guys. Well, today we're going to be doing these Patio Sizzlers, they're called. These are chilies. I'm going to drop them in there like that. We've got several of these Patio Sizzlers. There's another one. In fact, I'm going to put the better ones in. So we got them, they're the Patio Sizzlers. And then we got these Habaneros. Actually, that's a Patio Sizzler as well. We have got Habaneros. I'm just going to grab them now. So these are the Habaneros. Looks like another sizzler, but hey ho. Oh, you bugger. Habanero. Habanero. So we've got another 5 more here of these Patio Sizzlers. We've got another tray there for them, but this is all we're going to be doing. Now what we do, take there. Stick the label in, give it a squeeze. There's no holes in these ones. These ain't got holes in, unfortunately, but that's all we're doing. We're just transplanting them. That's a good root. That's the root system. I was going to give some of these away. That's why I've got labels in them all. But they didn't all germinate, unfortunately, so I've only got the ones that I'm going to be using, really. There is a drain hole in the bottom, a little pinprick, but these ones I've slit the sides, just the ends, the scissors just clips either side for drainage. Like I say, indigo. We've already watered these from the base last night, so they're all just making sure I'm putting the right ones in. And they're watered, well watered. We won't be watering them again for a while. Chilies don't really like lots of water. What you want to do, you only water them when they start to do a bit of wilting. That's it, really. Other than that, just leave them alone. So these are the Habaneros. I never throw these pots away, by the way, guys. Always keep them because they come in handy. Like I say, what you see we're doing here. Another Habanero. We'll put these into that back greenhouse on the tables. They're going to fly away, these. Such a shame. What we do with these as well, we soak them in water, and it cleans them up. But we leave them soaking for a couple of months. That way, when you give them a wash, this all comes off. Right. Like I say, we watered them from the bottom yesterday. I'll stick that one there in the front so you know what they are. Habaneros. Very sad. Maybe do something with it. But what I will do is give these one water from the top, not a load of water, but just a little bit. We water from the bottom. The capillary action soaks up and it draws the roots down. They get stronger that way. We've got 5 more to plant on, so I'm going to get on with it. And we're going to show you where we're going to put these in a moment. But yeah, so we've got 5 Habaneros there, and we've got 5 of these Patio Sizzlers. We've actually got another 5 of these. So you know, and then we'll go in the pots here. You might as well stick them in now. The ones what you see here are jalapenos. I'm going to give them away because I've already got 10 or so already in the back greenhouse. But these now will go into the back greenhouse. We've just got to shuffle things around because it's very, very compact, packed in there even. We've got the pak choi, we've got the purple cabbage, we've got some celeriac in these drip trays as well, but we're running out of space. We've got 3 greenhouses. I have brought even more stuff. I've got some more sweet corn there. It's called golden fleece. So we'll probably end up planting that as well. What I will do is take the rest of the garlic out, and then we'll put more corn in because yeah, we go through a lot of corn. Well, I hate it, to be quite honest with you. It's only for me, it's only good for fishing, but the girls absolutely can't get enough of it. So, and the beauty with corn is you blanch it, you can actually put it straight into, freeze it, and use it. You don't even have to blanch it, just freeze it. Yeah, you got a really good supply of sweet corn for a few months, and it's quite expensive now, sweet corn. I think it's about £1.50 for one cob. Right, anyway, get these in there. We'll finish these ones off. We'll give them a bit of a water, and I'll show you in a moment where we've put them. Right, I think that's the plan. Right guys, we're a bit tight in here, but these are my Habaneros and these are my Patio Sizzlers. Them some more cabbage for going outside. There's a few chilies there. That's celeriac. I need to plant them out there, little Leo. There's a load of cucumbers and stuff in there. Again, we've got some pak choi that needs to go out. This is a grape. These are my other chilies in this greenhouse. Grapevine. It's going crazy. Fruit everywhere. But yeah, that's the setup. That's where we've got them all. So the back greenhouse now has got all the chilies and the peppers and everything in. There's a lot of stuff I still need to take out of there and get into the beds. We're constantly moving stuff around. You're going to see in the next couple of clips, the greenhouses are absolutely full to the brim with stuff what needs to go out, along with the stuff what's already in there. So I thought we'll take you on a tour of the plot, show you around the plot. I managed to kill all my strawberries. I'm bad, but they was 3-year-old anyway. I'll show you the solution in a moment or two for that. Buttercup's just woken up, so I'll show you that, and then what I'll do is I'll show you the 3 greenhouses. We've got a mutant tomato. Maybe someone may know what this tomato is. I certainly don't, but we've got one, a real mutant. Anyway, let me take you on the tour, and we'll show you the greenhouses as well. Well, there's the 3 amigos. Make that 4 amigos, musketeers I should say, looking at me. I've just got down on the plot. I thought we'd do a quick walk around and show you everything what's happening. These are them sweet corn that we put in here last week. Again, they're doing really well, thickening up. The celery over there is doing really well. I'm going to be taking this garlic out shortly. It's ready, it needs to come out. If you look down here, you can see I'm going to lift this out. I'll show you me doing a little bit of lifting, and we'll tidy the bed up. And then I've got some golden fleece corn to go in here. I will be putting the cages on me dahlias shortly. I thought that one had failed, but it's just starting to come up now. It's very slow. So is that one's very slow, but they're still alive, so I'll get the cages on them. My lobelia is looking wonderful there, along with my geraniums. This I think what it's called, jasmine, is looking lovely. We'll have a closer look at the flowers. I'll put a little clip of some music in a bit. We'll go. I'll show you the greenhouses as well, the front, middle and the back one in a moment. I do need to take these tops off these lupins, so otherwise I'm going to have lupins everywhere. My daylilies are starting to come up. As you can see, all the trees are full of apples. Again, we'll have a look at the roses in a bit and the lilies. My dahlias are starting to, well, they've actually got little flowers coming on them ones. This is rosemary. Again, these are all my gooseberries. This is me calendula. I'm not too sure what that one is. I keep forgetting what it is, but yeah, we got lots of flowers here. There will be more coming up. You can see them all just coming through. All this here is all calendula. Bloody lupin there as well. These are me well, there's a few lilies in there, and the rest of them are yellow flag irises. That one there's a buttercup. Again, all the baskets got flowers in. Come through here. We'll look in the greenhouses in a moment. Some pansies there and what have you. Geraniums coming along here. Got some marigolds in here. All the water tanks, these all come off the gutters, off the tops of the sheds and water. Both these containers. That's broke, I need to glue that. That's not looking very good, is it? Oh dear, I need a new one. Get some glue on that shortly. Coming down here, these are all my planters. This is that tree what blew over the other day. It's all right. It's not dead. I've saved it. Again, more marigolds. These are all along here. These are all raspberries. In front of them are currants. Strawberries are gone. I managed to kill them. Forgot to water them 2 days on a trot, and they all got burnt by the sun. However, I've got more coming, so it doesn't matter. Plus, there was 3-year-old, and you only keep them for 3 years, and you have to get rid of them anyway because the fruit just diminishes. This is sedum along here, as you know. Again, some beautiful roses over there, and some dogwood roses over there. We'll look at them again in a second. Again, rhubarb, still getting rhubarb. These are gooseberries. We've had a few gooseberries off these. These are just laden with apples. Everywhere you look's apples. Just lift them. We've had the June drop where the actual apples, there's more than there needs to be on each branch. They just fall off, and we've picked them all up. I need to come in here and tidy this bed, clear all this. Most of this is onions, but there's a few weeds in here. I'll be pulling them all out, tidying this one up shortly. The onions have all dropped now, so you can see them down there through there. They're not massive, but it's been a real bad year for onions for some reason. I've never had them as bad. My Savoy cabbage, well, they look monstrous in there. Look really good, very healthy. As is the kale and the cabbages, and they're all starting to hearten up now. You can see them through the netting. Around my pond, there's absolutely hundreds of little frogs over there. So I've got to be careful. I normally sit in that chair hiding from everyone, but I can't do that because they know where I am now. But yeah, the kale, I've got to get some of that, pick some of that kale shortly. We've been eating these peas like they're going out of fashion. The potatoes are not far off being ready. The pumpkin's got a few little pumpkins on it, so that's the result. We're going to be moving these blueberries. There's 3 of them. I'm going to be moving them to the top of the plot shortly. Again, you got mint, sage, there's thyme there, and there's coriander. Some more mint there. So we're going to be clearing these away from here, and when I actually clear, I think that end bag there, I'm going to throw all the compost into it out of there, and then we'll build a bin, I think. Won't we, Buttercup? Eh? Yeah, of course we will. Yep, some bugger. Oh, would you look? There's 10 pence. I don't know where the other 10 pence is though. Someone's having a joke, keep pinching the 10 pences. Off here there was 2 10 pences, and they're not the Deborah's, if she ever takes them, is playing mind games with each other at the moment. But yeah, there's only 1 10 pence there. Someone's pinched a couple of them, and catch the bugger, they're in serious trouble, they really are. A good mind to set a camera up pointing just at them there and see who turns up and touches it, and then they've had it. But yeah, there was two 10 pences there. Can't even blame Buttercup, because no, she doesn't. She sits on it. She doesn't touch it. But I've looked in all this and it's not there. Very annoying. I'll probably end up sticking another 10 pence on there. Or better still, what we'll do is we'll walk over to Deborah's plot and I'll stick 20 pence in the greenhouse, playing mind games with her. Yeah. Anyway, this is the plot. Paths look good, both sides. Chop chop, Buttercup. Oh God, I've got to climb up here onto the plot. You'd literally have to climb onto the plot. See how it drops down here. Wow! Here she comes. What? I know. I'm making you walk out, or making you do tricks for everybody. Gonna give you your flea medicine in a minute and your worming tablets. So this is the first of the greenhouses. These are all my grapes here. Manny's there. You can't even see Manny there for all the grapes. But if you pop in here, you can see all these little cherry tomatoes and oh, there's all sorts of stuff. They need to get them flowers out as well. I forget what they called these buggers. But they need to come out of here really. More flowers there. These are more chilies. Oh, well, a nice chilli already on that. Pepper on that one. Looking pretty good. This is grapevine here. You can see grapes all the way along here. Again, grapevine here. There's 2 grapevines in this greenhouse, different sites. This is a black Hamburg, the other one's a seedless grape, I forget the name of it. Tomatoes here, these are some really big tomatoes. I don't know. I've really mixed all my tomatoes up this year until they all start to grow. I couldn't tell you what they all are. But yeah, we've got lots of tomatoes in this greenhouse. So this is the front greenhouse. Overcrowded. That's how I like it. Oh, down there we got the golden fleece sweet corn, and we got some little gem lettuces that I need to plant out as well. So we'll be doing that shortly as well. So this is Buttercup's zone. This is the middle greenhouse. Again, grapevine in here. That needs cutting there. That's a bit too... All these are all the Black Russian. These are Alicante. Let's get down here. These are Elsie Craig. More Elsie Craig here. All everywhere. It's just full of apples, tomatoes. All the way up the plant. There's about 5 different trusses on each of them. Swinging around here. Again, these are all tomatoes. I need to come in and take some of the leaves out of these. They'll ripen faster, as you can see. Beautiful. All the way along. We have got one, a mutant tomato in here. Let me show you. This is the mutant tomato. There's no top to it. There's literally, there's no top. There's no, however, yeah, I don't even know what this tomato is. I've really messed everything up here with my tomatoes, but at least there's tomatoes on them. Again, here's more different varieties of tomatoes. But it's supposed to be money maker, and gardener's delight. These ones ain't gardener's delight, and they certainly ain't money maker, and they ain't Roman either. Well, I have to look up what I did, and then we'll figure out what they are. But there's lots of tomatoes on this plant. But hey, yeah, it's a mutant plant. Look at it, weird. What the hell's wrong with it? But there's actually no top, so it never grew. All the others have all grown, all except for this one. Oh well. So get out of that 100-degree greenhouse. Now come in a minute and start watering them all, and I can get on with a few of the other jobs that I need to do. So this is the middle greenhouse. I'll take you down to the back greenhouse now and show you that. Okay, so this is the back greenhouse, and as you can see, we've got all these Habaneros and Patio Sizzlers on this side. On this side we've got California Wonder, we've got Scotch Bonnet, we've got jalapenos, there's a few other things in there, I forget what they all are. That there is celeriac. We've got some purple cabbage over there, they need to go into the beds. I've actually got some pot choy here. Oh, what's happened here? I need to sort that out in a second. Them sunflowers need planting down there as well. So this is, oh, the grapevines there, full of grapes, as you can see, all the way along. So this is the back greenhouse. We will be getting rid of the what's in that cloche there. I will be planting the cucumbers outside as well. So this is the back greenhouse. Obviously you've got drip trays and everything in here. It's looking pretty good. So there we go. We killed all the strawberries. We forgot to water them, but I have got 20 more here. A friend of mine's dropped them off this morning. They're all here in the plastic tubs. We will be putting them directly into the bed shortly. In fact, let me show you this little clip here of these strawberries. Well, I just turned up and my mate's dropped me 20 strawberries off. Look all right as well. Look really healthy. Yeah, I killed my other ones, so I left them covered up and forgot about them. And next time I looked, they were all dead, all burnt. So anyway, he's given me these ones, and they're looking pretty good. We'll be putting these into the bed, directly into the bed shortly. Buttercup there. Yeah, I've only just arrived. I've got to nip back out though, unfortunately. Sunday today, and well, it's just gone 7 o'clock. I just come down to open the greenhouses up. Sun's out, that's why. And I found these here, so that's good news. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. I just wanted to show you the strawberries. Onwards and upwards. Okay, so the strawberries are there. We'll get them out, get them in the beds shortly. I won't be putting them underneath them cloches. God, I disappeared for a few days, and when I come, it was 100 and odd, must have been about 140 degrees inside them cloches, and they just killed them. Killed all my tomatoes, my strawberry. Keep trying to say tomatoes, don't I? But coming on to the tomatoes, yeah, that mutant tomato, hell knows what it is, but it's got no main stem. There's nothing. It's just like all like arthritis. Like, you know, someone with arthritis, all the leaves are all twisted and bent. It's really weird. All the other tomatoes are fine, just that one. If anyone knows what that tomato is, like I say, yeah, I didn't see a close up of it. I've no idea, but I know it's not a money maker, so it's something that I've put in there. No idea what it is. I do need to take some of the leaves off now. to get them ripening. I have put some banana skins underneath the tomatoes, and the bananas, as they start to break down, they give off a gas, and that gas makes fruit go off. Basically, it makes the fruit ripen, and that is one way to ripen your tomatoes quickly. At the end of the year, when you've got loads of tomatoes, you know, you're pulling your tomatoes out and you've got loads of green tomatoes. Now obviously you can make chutney, but if you've got some kitchen roll and you put them inside a drawer and you put all the tomatoes sat on the kitchen roll, then you put more kitchen roll on the top of it and close the drawer, leave it for a week or two, come back, you find that your tomatoes are ripening, they go red. So that's another way to get your tomatoes, the ones which was green, to go red. So there you go, a few tips there. But greenhouses are doing well, everything's doing well. We've still got loads of stuff to plant. It's never ending. I did say I was going to I'll show you all the flowers that have been flowering. So I've added some music to a little clip here, and I'm going to show you the flowers that have been flowering on the allotments this week. Check this out. So yeah, some beautiful flowers there, including Buttercup. No, she ain't in that one, she was in the other one, never mind. But yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get off, get this edited, get it up a bit later, hopefully. I've got to come back later on. Time now is, well, the watch stopped again, but we'll sort that out. But it's coming up to 3 o'clock. Hopefully I get the video up a bit later for you all to see. So I'm going to grab my meat punch, my meat press. I'll throw that into, I've actually got another one of these, but this one's better, it's more sturdier. But I'll throw this into my bag, and I'm planning my trip to some commercial fishery. I'm going to see if we can catch a few fish. That should be fun. Right, anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you have any idea what that mutant tomato was, leave a comment below. Other than that, we'll have to wait and see what it grows into, what they grow into. But yeah, I had a bit of thunder there. Like I say, you got a lot of cloud coming in now, and I had a rumble of thunder. So yeah, they predicted thunder. They didn't predict what was happening in Russia yesterday, did they? Oh, squeaky bum time. I don't know. The world, it's a right mess at the moment. At least you've got the allotments to have a bit of fun on. So there is that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now, folks. I'll show you Buttercup for the last time. She's moved over. Now she's sat there, she's trying to get comfortable.